In our news, following the expose initiated by Petron Corporation's CEO Ramon S. Ang on rampant oil smuggling in the country, Malacañang reiterated its commitment and drive to curtail such illegal acts by economic saboteurs. The details from E.O. Galvez.
The government has sufficient measures to curb oil smuggling in the country. Presidential spokesperson Edwin Lasherda said concerned agencies have intensified their campaign to bring smugglers to justice. Lasherda said, following the issuance of oil companies' positions against oil smuggling, the government is losing 30 to 40 billion pesos annually due to oil smuggling.
The DOF, the Bureau of Customs, and the BIR have aggressively stepped up the campaign to curb oil smuggling and to make sure that we bring justice to smugglers. Proactively, we've identified some smugglers, and in fact, we've already filed a certain number of cases. The DOF will be issuing the number of cases that we file against smugglers.
Will inspect the system of oil importation in 7 major ports. Ramon Ang, chairman and CEO of the Petron Corporation, claimed, based on studies from 2007 to 2011, at least a third of the total volume of oil products sold in the market came from smuggling.
We try to curb smuggling of oil. In terms of efforts being done by the DOF, the DOFB, the Bureau of Customs, and BIR have visited 7 major district ports to gather data, and among them major oil importing ports such as the Port of Limay. So the first wave visits were undertaken from February 5 to March 15. The second wave visits will begin by this month to the Manila International Container Port, the Port of Manila, Port of Naiya, and the Port of Batangas, another major oil importer.
Aside from the campaign against smugglers, the government will intensify its measures against tax evaders. Lasherda said with the lifting of the temporary restraining order Revenue Regulation 2-2012 last February, the Bureau of Customs has begun implementing it to improve country's tax collection. Based on reports, oil smuggling is allegedly rampant at the special economic zones, but with the implementation of RR 2-2012, only qualified eco-zone locators will get the tax exemption.
What the Revenue Regulation 2-2012 require an upfront payment of tax and duties on imported oil. If the oil was to be used within special economic zones and qualifying for tax exemptions, those tax-exempt parties would have been able to file for refunds under this revenue regulation.
This is E.O. Galvez for News at 1, Junior Edition.